So here we go. We're going to look in Walmart at survival items, and we're going to try some Omeals as well. They've got walking staffs. They've got a wooden walking staff for about $14. They've got Calamus, Gerber, and Ozark Trail machetes. Their brand is the Ozark Trail, so you're going to see a lot of that. You can see some Ozark Trail multi-tools, folding knife, one that has a seatbelt cutter. There's a Calamus small hatchet with a saw built in. It's kind of interesting. Folding shovel for $10.99. Dead 44, sorry. They have this kind of set of really inexpensive looking stuff, plastic, almost like toy survival stuff. Emergency blanket, tube tent, very inexpensive compass, sighting compasses. Paracord you can see down there on the bottom. Up on the top here you can see we've got some other goodies. We've got light sticks. We've got some flashlights. We have some little first aid kits down below. Survival kits. There's a USB battery, which nowadays is a survival item because people just depend so on their phones. There's that little survival kit, I reviewed that. Little first aid kit, I mean. There's different preparations for stopping blood, for blister care, different components you could put in a kit. Life straw, water bottle. It filters the water. I looked for a minute here at this potable aqua. This is chlorine dioxide, and these tablets, you put one in a liter of water and you let it set for 4 hours. The container has to be dark, opaque, and what this does is, this is the sure way to get rid of all types of pathogens. This will get rid of even Cryptosporidium that has hard cysts, like egg-like type things. That will get rid of it. We have other LifeStore figures, LifeStore products. Here we've got different size water containers, some jackets, rain jackets, some fire strikers, and here's some more camping things. Here's some nice looking cases. They're watertight, kind of neat. Then here we're going to look at some of this food. So they have these adventure meals, which were really Mountain House meals that are I don't know, a different package. Here's an Omeals pepperoni pizza with heater, MRE. We're going to take a little closer look at that as well. There's the emergency rations there, and here's some of the regular parrot time, the regular camping stuff as well. So s'mores with a heater in them, that looks interesting too. That was $6. The pizza was about $10. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, we're going to see what this is like. Stay tuned. That will be the last portion of this video. We'll be working with this, seeing how hot it gets and what it tastes like. All kinds of good little thermoses, nesting cups, sporks, camping utensil, fire starting, Zippo lighters, different chemical tenders. There you go. Hi, so this is one of the items we got. Pepperoni pizza with cheese and sauce. So, this has got a mosquito? No. This has got a heater also. We're going to add water to it and heat it up. This is Omeals in partnership with Bridgeford. Bridgeford makes a lot of different MRE type things, meals ready to eat, first strike sandwiches and those sorts of things I've seen that they make. I'm looking right now to see if there's a date on this to see what the storage life on this is, and we don't have one. That's interesting. So let's look at this. We get 2 servings, 280 apiece. We've got 12 grams of fat, practically no cholesterol, 37% of your sodium. That's quite a bit. All of these types of meals tend to be salty. It works for preservatives. And the initial idea behind this whole MRE type system for the military is they're very active people. They're sweating a lot, so you have to replace that salt. Total carbohydrates 29, fiber 3 grams, sugar 2 grams, protein 10 grams. So that's pretty good. Okay, so it tears open, and it's resealable. Now, let's see what we've got. Okay, here we actually have the pizza. Oh, there's 2 packets. Okay, 2 packets, 1 heater. So let's see what we're going to do. Open heating element, place in bag with food pouch. It looks like we're physically going to take part of this out, this little bag. This is the heater element, and we're going to add 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid. Seal bag, let steam and heat for 3 to 5 minutes. That's quite a short time. Carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. And it warns you, of course, not to drink the water that you had doing this. So this looks like a fairly decent bag too. If we weren't putting the chemicals in it, it could be useful for storing water, I think. Okay, so we're going to do it. We've got some just some bottled water. That's what's in the car. So let's open this up. And we have this little fabric-coated pouch. And I can tell it's got sand-like material in it. But it's probably iron. It's based on iron. Iron oxidizes, gives off heat. You do it fast enough, it will actually flame. You do it really slow and it's rust. But it's based on that sort of technology. Okay, so we're going to put that in. Does it say to put okay, wait a second. Let's do this. The directions on the pouch seem like they're different than on the outside. Insert both pizza posts into oatmeal bag. Okay, we're going to do that. Sure, we're going to do that. Okay, we'll get them both in there again. Oh, this looks fun. You gotta have space in between the 2 items. But kind of in a wheelish type pouch. Okay, so let's see. Then we're gonna add the 3 to 5 ounces to fill line. This is cold water too, so we'll see what. It's interesting. It says any water, so any liquid. So I assume that might work with soda, water, fresh water, salt water. So let's go approximately to that line. How many ounces is this? That's 20 ounces. Yeah. That should be enough. Now let's put a little more. Okay. 5 ounces. That wasn't too accurate on the amount of water I put in. Okay, then we're gonna put this in and quickly seal the bag. Heats with any water, so it says water, it doesn't say any liquid. Okay. Hot steam can cause severe burns. Oh, great. Okay. It's even got a steam vent here. So, hopefully that's down enough in the thing. It's still very cold. Oh, there we go. You don't want to be doing this in a car. This has quite a bit of noxious fumes. So I'm just kind of noticing here, it's actually hot to the touch there. The water I can see is finally getting on the bottoms, warming up a little. It's quite hot up here too. I can tell that to get the system to work well, you have to be a little more careful about how you put the items in. So I would pay attention to that, trying to get the pizza down on each side so it's near the bottom, and then the water, and putting the heating packet all the way down would create probably a lot more even heating than I'm getting with this. Well, here we are at the 4-minute mark, and it's basically stopped steaming. So let's carefully open it. Yeah, the bag was kind of more up at the top, so we'll see how well we did. So here's our first slice. It's warm at the top, cold at the bottom. See, I just didn't do it as well as I should have. Okay, is there a tear line? No, there's not a tear line on the foil pouch. You people without arthritis will have no trouble at all with it. We've got a little do not eat. We get an oxygen absorber. Well, that's still steaming away there. So there we go. There it is. I'm pretty sure it's basically the same idea as the military MRE's pizza. Not really warm. I would rate this extremely low on the scale of pieces of goodness. So we go. So, certainly if you're hungry, it's food. It tastes more like a slice of bread with some cheese and pepperoni put on it. Bothers me that there's not an expiration date. But there we go. For $10, of course, anything like that, you have to decide whether you're buying convenience here, basically, that you can take this out somewhere, and if you do it right, better than I did, it will heat the pizzas up. But basically, there we go. The low marks for the taste and flavor, but I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing that is being put into the military MREs in the pizza menu.